Welcome to my video. In this video I will be going to through the implementation of a sorted array dictionary class in Java. This dictionary stores key value pairs in a sorted array, and we will walk through the code in line by line to understand its functionality. And what will we cover? Class structure. First of all, class structure, I will look at the field and the constructor. Second one is key methods. I will break down the key methods: add, locate index, make room, and ensure capacity. Third one is detailed explanation. I will explain each line of the code to understand the logic behind it. And the fourth one is I will test the class by adding and updating some entries. And the last one is conclusion, a quick summary of what we have covered today. And then let's jump into the code and let's start with here. And we define a generic class sorted array dictionary where key is the key type of v is the value type, key extends comparable, super key ensures that keys are comparable, meaning we can compare and sort them. And here is the initial capacity of the dictionary is set to 10. This is the number of elements the array can hold before it needs to grow. And this is the array where key value pairs will be stored. The array is of type entry, which is a custom class that holds a key value pair. And this variable keeps track of how many key value pairs of currently in the dictionary. Now let's continue with suppress warnings. This notation is used to suppress warnings that Java generations when creating a generic array. In Java, you can directly create a generic array, so we bypass this warning. And the constructor initials the entries array with the default capacity, it's 10, and set numbers of entries to 0, indexing that are no entries initially. And then let's continue with add method. And this method is used to add a key value pair to the dictionary. It returns the old value if the key already exists, or null if it's a new key. And this variable will store the old value is if the key already exists in the dictionary. And then we call the locate index method to find the correct index for the key using binary search. And if the key already exists at the found index, we update the value and return the old value. And then make room index, if the key doesn't exist, we shift all elements we shift all elements to the right, starting from the index to make room for the new key value pair. And then entries index, we create a new entry object and place it at the correct index. And then number of entries plus plus, we increment the number of entries. Then ensure capacity, this method checks if the array needs to resize to accommodate more entries. And then return old value, the method returns the old value if the key existed, or null if it's a new key. And then let's continue with locate index. We initial low and high to the range of the array to perform binary search. And then we keep checking the middle element until we find the key or narrow down the range. And we calculate the middle index to compare the key width. And if the key is less than the middle key, we adjust the search to the left half of the array, height equals to minus 1. And if the key is greater than middle key, we search the right half, low equals to middle plus 1. And then if we find the key, we return its index. And then return low if the key is not found, we return in the index where it should be inserted. Then let's continue with make room method. Sorry. And then here has for loops. This loop shifts all entries one position to the right to make room for a new entry at the specified index. And then each element is moved to the next position. Let's continue with ensure capacity methods. If the array is full, we need to resize it. The array is resized to double its current size, and we copy to here has for loops, and we copy two old entries to the new larger array. And then here has get site and return number of entries, and here has get key, return entries, index point get key, and here has get value and return entries, index point get value. And let's continue with private static class entry. The entry class holds a single key value pair. It has a constructor to initialize the key and value and provides getter and setter method for both. And then here has the main method. The main method demonstrates how to use the dictionary. It adds key value pairs, updates a key, and then prints out the contents of the dictionary. And then let's run the code to see the output. We add the keys apples, banana, and cherry. The updates the value for banana to 20. The output should look like the this. Okay, as you can see, the dictionary is sorted by the keys and the value for banana has been updated successfully. And then okay, today we implemented a sorted array dictionary class that stores key value pairs in a sorted array and explained the key methods add, locate index, and make room and ensure capacity. Now run the code and verify the sorted output. And the last one discussed how the dictionary dynamically decides when it reaches its capacity. And then that's enough. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.